Hello everyone. Today I received my Mortar and Pestle that I ordered from Amazon. I ordered this only a couple days ago. I have Prime, so it came in 2 days. And it's a Sagler Mortar and Pestle set marble gray, 3.75 inches. The pestle is 4.2 inches long. This is the pestle, and this is the mortar, and it probably looks bigger than it is. It's only 3.75 inches in diameter, but it's really nice, and it has a non-slip bottom. And this part is rough, of course, for grinding, and the inside of the mortar is a little rough for grinding up things. And I've been meaning to get one of these for a long time because there's some things that I need to do with a mortar and pestle as far as spells go, and carrying certain herbs and ingesting certain herbs that I simply haven't been able to do because I don't have, or I didn't have, a mortar and pestle. And honestly, this one was really cheap. This is free 1 day delivery if you have Prime, and it's only $10 right now on Amazon. So I would highly recommend it. Right now, I'm actually grinding up rosebuds and petals, and I'm gonna place those in a velvet bag and carry those around. That's what I'm doing right now. And as I'm testing it out, it actually it's super smooth, and it's getting this into a pretty fine consistency. Uh, you have to kind of work this out for a little while before you get it into a more powdery consistency like the one that I want. But this is basically the rosebuds and petals, how they start out. Kind of thick. Consistency's kind of mixed as far as petals and rosebuds go. But and then this is kind of what I'm working on right now, and it's doing pretty well. It it's surprisingly smooth in the hands, and the slant on the pestle is really good. It's not too narrow or too wide up here, and it's just the right width on the bottom, and it does have a rough end on it as well as it's rough in here for working whatever you're working with. And I'm really looking forward to using this some more. Now, what I got with this mortar and pestle is something that was ordered by a lot of people who got the mortar and pestle, and that's Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. That's what it looks like. Amazon is where you can get it, and I've only read about 6 pages into it, but it looks like it's going to be a really good herbal basically dictionary of magical herbs. And it's not one of the more complicated books on herbal magic. It's not dealing with old world herbs. It's dealing with herbs that we have access to, either in North America, South America, basically anywhere that it's not like it isn't really old world based. So there's a lot of herbal books that deal with herbs that have been dealt with since ancient times, and those simply aren't available to us in most of the modern world. So the kind of herbs you can find in North America and South America, those are what this book deals with, as he says in the book. And he doesn't deal with a lot of spells in here, like he says. I mean, he adds spells, but it's all very practical, quick, and simple herbal magic. And I was just thumbing through it. And some of the examples he gives is carrying around an orris root if you're trying to attract love, or rose petals, or or things like if you're trying to attract money, kind of burning clover, no, not clover, clove, and just some very basic things like that. But he tells you several, and I haven't really gotten that much into it. That's why I don't know a whole lot about it yet. But he tells you several different plants for everything you're trying to do. Whether you're trying to attract money, whether you're trying to attract love, whether you're trying to protect your house from evil. And the practices that he deals with in it, burying things in the earth, burning something, wearing something, placing an herb somewhere. It's all very easy to use magic, and that's why he created this encyclopedia. He says, Cunningham says, that's why he created it, and apparently he worked on this book for over a decade, as it says in the book. But I'm really looking forward to using it. I'll probably do a more in-depth kind of analysis of this book later on. I'm just kind of sharing my excitement that I have this book, and I'm looking forward to using it because I do have quite a few herbs uh, that I honestly do need a mortar and pestle for, and I haven't had one. Now all these don't need a mortar and pestle, but I have. And this is all from Witch Super Center, but I got it on Amazon. Uh, these are rosebuds and petals, what I was looking for, and I got apparently a bigger bag of them. And all these herbs came in a joint order, kind of the basic herbs that you need: chamomile, and right underneath it says what they do. And this is from the Witch Super Center. I wasn't really planning on showing these, but I do want to show a few of the ones that I have. Angelica. It says what it does down there. I think it came with about, I want to say, close to 20 herbs and seeds and things like that. 20 different materials, plant-based materials that you might need in magical operations. Coriander. Yeah, coriander seed. I've never used this. I don't even know how to use this. I've used quite a few of these, the ones that I don't need a mortar and pestle for. And there you go, clove, for repelling negative influences. I haven't even gone through some of these. And I'll just show you a few more. Cinnamon comes in it. The great thing about this whole set, actually, everything that I've shown here, you can get all on Amazon flaxseed. So you get a good little portion of all these things, and they come in a joint order. They're kind of like your ingredients, magical ingredient primer kind of set. But really, what I was planning on showing only is this mortar and pestle, and how it's really easy to grind up these rosebuds and petals. I'm really pleased about that. It's not even taking me that long to get into a more powder-like substance. And yeah, I would totally recommend buying the Mortar and Pestle by Sagonizer and the Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs by Cunningham. And he has a whole bunch of other occult and magic books. And on Amazon, he's getting good reviews for a lot of his books, so I'd highly recommend checking him out, seeing if he has something that you might want. But that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm really happy to use my mortar and pestle. Looking forward to using it in the future, and looking forward to getting into this book. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this, shoot that thumbs up down there. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and recommend some, and I'll make them. I'm open to quite a few different lines of reasoning and subject matter. So thank you very much for watching.